This is the story of Major Maxwell Mahama. In the town of Dentra Obuasi in the central region of Ghana, where the greenery of the forest meets the calm waters of the river, a tragedy of unspeakable proportions unfolded. The distressing tale of Major Maxwell Mahama, a dedicated soldier whose life was cut short in a senseless act of violence that shocked the nation to its core. Major Maxwell Mahama was not just a soldier. He was a shining example of honor, integrity, and bravery in the Ghana Armed Forces. He was more than a soldier, a symbol of hope in a region cursed by revolt and violence. Born into a family with a proud military tradition, Mahama was destined for greatness from a young age. He excelled in his studies, graduating at the top of his class from the prestigious Ghana Military Academy, and quickly rose through the ranks, earning the respect and admiration of his peers and superiors alike. But it was on a seemingly routine assignment in May 2017 that Mahama's life took a tragic turn. Tasked with leading a team of soldiers on a mission to combat illegal mining activities in Dentra Obuasi, Mahama set out with determination and purpose, unaware of the horrors that awaited him. As Mahama and his men patrolled the remote mining town, they were met with hostility and suspicion from the locals, who viewed their presence as intrusion on their way of life. Tensions simmered beneath the surface as rumors spread like wildfire, fueled by fear and mistrust on both sides. But nothing could have prepared Mahama for what was to come. As he made his way through the narrow streets of Dentra Obuasi, he was suddenly surrounded by a frenzied mob of angry villagers, their faces twisted with hatred and rage. Accusations flew, fingers pointed, and before Mahama could even comprehend what was happening, the situation spiraled out of control. In a moment of sheer madness, the mob descended upon Mahama with a ferocity that was both shocking and surreal. Stones rained down from all sides, striking him with brutal force, while screams of thief and murder filled the air. Confusion reigned as Mahama fought desperately to defend himself. His training and instincts kicked in as he struggled to make sense out of the chaos unfolding around him, but it was a futile effort. Overwhelmed by the sheer number of his attackers, Mahama was soon outnumbered and overpowered. Disarmed and defenseless, he was mercilessly beaten and thrashed, his cries for mercy falling on deaf ears as the mob's frenzy reached a fever pitch. As the dust settled and the chaos subsided, the true horror of what had transpired became painfully clear. Major Maxwell Mahama, a devoted husband, loving father, a dedicated soldier, lay lifeless on the ground, his body battered and broken beyond recognition. News of Mahama's death spread like wildfire, sending explosion through the nation and sparking outrage and condemnation from all corners of society. The brutality of his murder, captured in chilling detail on video and shared widely on social media, served as a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the depths of human depravity. But amidst the grief and sorrow, there was also a glimmer of hope. For in the aftermath of Mahama's senseless death, a nation united in mourning and solidarity, rallying together to demand justice for him and all all those who had fallen victim to the scourge of violence and lawlessness. As the investigation into Muhammad's murder unfolded, the truth behind his death slowly began to emerge. Scores of suspects were arrested and charged in connection with the attack, their faces plastered across the front pages of newspapers and television screens nationwide. But even as the wheels of justice turned and the guilty were brought to account, the scars left by Muhammad's untimely death would forever serve as a painful reminder of the dangers faced by those who served their country with courage and conviction. His memory would live on in the hearts and minds of all who knew him, a testimony to his bravery, sacrifice, and unwavering commitment to duty. This sad news happened on the 29th day of May 2017. This is the image of Major Maxwell Mahama, and this is the 12 of the 14 individuals implicated in the trial concerning the murder of Major Maxwell Mahama. The 12 were sentenced to life imprisonment, and 2 others have been acquitted and discharged during the final judgment on the 29th January 2024. Please do well to subscribe for more of these. Thank you.